Good afternoon everyone. How's everyone doing today? Today we're playing a different game for once. We're playing Norland. This is the first time playing this game on here, so this is a very exciting moment for me, as I'm hoping we get a few people in and have a good time. What is my chat box? I'm trying to edit where my chat box is, because I'm not sure if that's going to work on this game, as we do play a lot of other styles of games. But we'll give it a go. I just thought, since we're going on this journey together, we'll go on through full journey. So I'll start off with the tutorial.
Nearly 200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war. The empire fell, and its former provinces eventually became barbarian kingdoms. The church managed to revive hope, and peace and prosperity reigned over the ruins of the former civilization. Over time, the influence of the church only grew. But history is cyclical, and power cannot remain in one's hands for long. Wars between kingdoms flare up one after another. Hunger and poverty force people to abandon their homes and seek refuge in neighboring settlements. Can your dynasty unite the kingdoms and halt the advance of the Dark Ages? From this moment on, history is written by you.
Okay, so as I'm aware for this game, it is... I think I'm going to need to turn up because the game seems to be quite quiet, so I'll probably one for one audios and to see how that goes. Oh, okay, it's not crashed. I got worried there for a second. So I will give it a go and see how it plays, and welcome into the stream anyone who's watching. So you're in charge of helping a noble family of lords who own a province in Norland achieve prosperity, security and personal ambitions. Your lords obey your commands, but they also have their own will. Your history is just beginning. So this is quite an exciting moment. We're in a second game, so hopefully this will be quite a fun one. This is a series, well, this is a game I've had an eye on, but haven't interacted with too much, just because I wanted to go into it completely fresh, really. And I wanted to see how it goes. Need to stop, pause the game, refresh some base, different speeds, and normal saved order type speeds. Character needs. Okay. Oh wow. It's fair enough, really. It's a sect one. Sleep, food, rest, sex, piety. Might need to add sexual content warning. I'm not too sure. In Norland, you can only control noble families, so you need to sign a manager to oversee the workers. Instruction of the lord is 3 to 3 days. On average, one lord can manage 7 to 10 buildings. Interesting. Let's appoint a manager to the hall where your builders are assigned. 1. Select the hall. 2. Click the management button in the menu that appears on the bottom left. Choose a lord for the role. It's Crepost. Wait for the lord to distribute instructions to workers. Okay, that's interesting. But that's how this works. So, from what I was reading on it, you control the lords and they tell your people what to do. And then that's how they work. And do things. So they... issuing orders? Set it up to max speed. Some workers now already plan to start building. Wood is primary resource used in construction, so first priority is a lumber mill, which is pretty normal. Place in designated area. Got it. And there we go. Now let's build a rutabaga field to ensure. Oh, interesting. There we go. Let's see how that goes. The rye field is best placed on fertile soil, otherwise it will yield very little. 40 wood, 80 wood, lumber mills. I'm very interested in how this game goes. So, and I've seen the videos online where you see these massive groups of people that start just absolutely going at each other, slaughtering themselves. Very interested that you can zoom into the buildings as well. I do think that's quite cool. Oh, so these are the lord's houses. Nice. Peasant houses. Is that it? Oh, the vampires, okay. That's cool. Select one of them all to assign managers. Oh, so they need managers as well, individually. Okay, so do lower management for you. I always find that. Oh, can they manage multiple things? Let's try it differently. So the king is in charge of the farming. To be fair, I probably could have done all of it on Krepost. Great, so now we have food production sorted out. Now it's time for alcohol, which helps relieve fatigue after a hard day's work. We already have built a brewery for alcohol production, so let's create an order for the production of the cheapest alcohol, moonshine, which is made from Rutabaga. Do until, how much do we want to do? 100 units. Right. Let's close the production menu. Find a manager to the brewery. Okay, so the multiple people can manage. Since it's so important, we might as well make the leader of the town in charge of both. Very quiet game. On the right hand under the daily expenses heading, you can see the daily wages. On the left you can set the prices and quantity of each resource that can be sold to the peasants every evening. Peasants first try to buy food and then use the remaining money on alcohol if they can afford it. By regulating prices and resource availability, you can influence their consumption of these resources, which affects their mood and financial savings, displayed on the right. Wages. So currently wages are paid at 8 gold coins, the price of Rutabaga is 4 coins and the price of moonshine is 7 coins. This is not enough for peasants to buy both Rutabaga and moonshine daily, so they'll need to save for several days to go to the tavern. Let's reduce the price of moonshine to 4 gold so workers can buy it every day with their wages. This makes them happier. Okay. Makes sense. By satisfying the needs of peasants, you increase their average mood, which affects migration. High average mood will attract new workers to your city. Conversely, unhappy peasants will leave the city and become criminals. Let's find out what concerns people most. Hover over. So, tasteless Rutabaga and repulsive moonshine. Oh. The bottom of the strongest negative thoughts of the peasants are written along with the number of characters that share them. We can see here that they are diseased by the flavourless Rutabaga and the unappetizing moonshine. You can resolve this by producing high quality products, but we can't do that without specialised knowledge contained in books. But we can get them. Ah, here comes the holy caravan to the rescue. They will sell us books and give us much needed gold for our other resources. Gold circulates through the economy of Norland in 3 ways: the pockets of peasants, peasant migrants, trade with neighbours, and the holy caravan. The holy caravan arrives in the evening every 1 to 3 days and is the main source of gold. Holy rings are luxury appreciated by lords that serves as currency of their class. Books and prisoners. Ooh. Wait until the caravan arrives at destination. Click on the caravan leader. Note that the High Lord's trade skills are profitable. B. The caravan leaves at the city at midnight, so ensure you complete your business before then. Trade. Sell 30 units of moonshine. Good trade. Perfect. Now we have a book on how to grow crops and produce beer. You can study it in the library through the knowledge menu. Hop and beer, learn. Let's do that first. These effects becomes available to all. However, when that lord dies, all benefits and knowledge will be lost. Interesting. I have seen this where it is the case of you let your people learn, and then if they die without writing it down or like teaching someone, they will have issues. So the dreams of holy rings. The ring comes. Rings that appear in the resources list. And take the action. King. Reward. Okay. Once your king finds the time, he rewards the lord you have chosen. However, you can make him complete your task immediately. Complete the king. And okay. Holy rings, like the ones you bestowed upon your lord, cannot be produced. They can only be purchased from the holy caravan with gold, and since selling large volumes of goods lowers prices with the caravan, sometimes it makes sense to trade with neighbours where prices remain more stable. To enter into a trade contract, you must either be in the same state as your neighbour. Sorry guys, just realised something. Oh. Sorry, accidentally flicking on my the screen. There are many ways to establish friendship with a neighbouring king. Give him a gift, send your lord on a mission, or simply send your king to hunt together with him. Let's improve the relationship. So go click the action button. Sign, lord, king, flesh wolf hunting. Actor. Most kings are hunted. It's interesting seeing these little villages. So I think it's meant to be the entire kingdom's like fallen apart. Now it's a series of smaller villages just doing things. And that doesn't seem tidy. Oh, and he's off. Moonshine. Oh, interesting. How's he faring? Is he happy? For me, it is a great honour to engage in a trade agreement with you. Trade above all serves an assurance of peace between our kingdom and the trade agreement. Relations with Menrash has improved. Budget partner group transaction. Offered to buy 60 moonshine for minus 64 gold, which amounts to minus 4 per item. That's interesting. So what we're paying him for gold? Paying him for us? Should take place on available peasant travel. Okay, interesting. Bandit attack. Army. Okay. Squad, army, air trust, commanders. Okay, one warrior? No. All your warriors to the squad by clicking them. Yep. Your warriors to pick up their weapons from the warehouse. Oh, well, look at the lords though in their full plate. That is pretty intimidating. Get them rabble rousers. Oh, we are messing up. Oh, we're flanking too. Credit for the one guy who's fended off a fair chunk. Let's go and defeat our leaders. Vanquish wars will capture and take as hostages those who survive, and the peasants will bring them to settlement later. More than that. Actions. Ah, so this is how we send our people to go deal with things. Interesting. We are. Yep, off they go. Battlefield on the map. Ooh. Initiate attack with your squad position on the left, the enemy is on the right. Click your squad banner. Alright, click the enemy squad and launch. And let's watch. Oh, I like to get experience, that's good. I like the idea of when you do combat to gain. I'd be very interested to see if they have like a... So say if one of our guys was being injured on the front line, he would fall back. That would be an interesting mechanic. We should see if there's archers or the sort. I don't think I've seen any in the stuff I've seen, because again, I've really briefly looked at this game, but it seems very promising so far. Not a little bit quiet. Come back on their own? Imagine so. Oh, there we go. Join the game, very sick help. Awesome. I'll start a new game. I wouldn't want to continue that one, it's good, but I'd want to set it up myself just so get more experience on there, really. So let's create a new game. Well, it's a complex game with lots of new mechanics. For new players, we highly recommend going through our brief tutorial. Start without tutorial, just like we've done that. 2 brothers and a wife, husband, sure. Oh, interesting. I think I'll go husband, wife, child, because that seems like it might be ages set automatically in the level of character. Oh, so if you end up lowering the level of character. Ah, okay. Interesting. It's quite a good teacher. I mean, again, I've never played this. Oh, these are like the factions, isn't it? Barbarians, Empire, Religious Dogma, obviously Martians, First Cities. That's fun. Inhabitants of central places one push these ones by expanding the empire, that's exclusion of social organisms, some sides of their culture allowed them not to assimilate to the empire like the other natives. Paper workshop. We'll just check at the bottom really what they're best at. I mean, that might be it, to be honest. They value peace, which I feel like we're going to end up wanting, is just a bit of a peaceful time. Then, is that's fun, whereas Caden, they like violence. Well, I'll go for that for now. Random. Let's see, again, this is my first time ever playing this. So I feel, I don't know. Oh, that's what changed. Let's get down to hairstyle. Oh wow, very lordly. Get a nice big beard. That's brown, so my hair is brown. A few different options. Oh, that is bulk. And we'll name this one. Name it after me. We'll go for Lance as the head of the family. You can be random, we'll just randomise you. Oh, so then for everything. Interesting. Let's see, what's my voice? Nervous. Ooh. Oh, lustful. Well, she's not as good with it. Well, not as fertile. We could make him lustful, I guess. Not too sure how we should balance our stats. And again, as this is the first time we've ever played this, I guess we keep it young. You might do well. Small child. Yep. Let's move to it. Right, that is. I guess they don't have starch. Oh, the kid can't be gambling at it. I'll be Bolden, you'll be fine. Right, let's choose your start problems, I guess. Let's make it these. Spartans. It's a world. Oh wow, that's odd. Untamed wildlands to the north. What do we have here? We produce a little bit of everything, which is, I feel is going to be important. We don't produce a lot of anything though. Oh no, we do produce a lot of wood. We can trade. You can start the game as an independent province or immediately create a vassal kingdom by having some neighbours. To do this, click the buttons on the borders. You can also create smaller kingdoms. Right. Can we annex immediately? I'm not sure. What's the currency? Ooh, that makes us look quite intimidating, to be honest. Oh, name controllers. So I guess Ryan is flour and beer. Wood. We do produce a lot of wood. So yeah, I'll keep it as that for now. Oh! I immediately expanded. Without... X that off, X that off. Take that, I guess. What, can we just make this when we start as big as we want? Oh, interesting. I'm not going to do that, as it sounds like it would make the game a little bit more boring. So I kind of want to experience that difficulty. And get into that point. Well, I guess that's good. Ooh, start scenario, all noble families been captured. Oh, well, welcome, thank you for the follow. Leslie Franklin, welcome to the stream, how are you doing today? So, a number of noble families been captured by bandits during a recent raid on the young settlement. Freedom as soon as possible. No house has fallen victim to nectar. All your lords and 20 peasants are dependent on consuming nectar. Your noble house is ruled by an exiled Yes, it's all good here. How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying the stream. Any questions, please ask away, but this is my first time ever playing this. So I think it's going to be quite an interesting journey we go on. Prison owners, prison labour, your lords are renowned craftsmen and poor merchants. You start with books about blacksmith and weapons, but significantly less money. You know how seriously because of all your blight and birth. Wow. Leslie, how's your day been? It's good. I hope you're all good, and thank you for joining in today. Just thinking of a scenario, I think we go with no scenario to begin with, as this is a first playthrough. We'll go for normal. Unholy Horde. Shortly after the start of the game, the Unholy Horde will kill a mad but formidable opponent and burn down all cities in its path. You cannot negotiate with the Horde. You can either defeat it or try to survive for 55 days, after which it will disappear on its own. Unite your neighbours under your rules and make them stronger through trade and defensive alliances, or pray that you won't become the Horde to target it. When choosing your starting province, keep in mind that the Unholy Horde appears in the forest to the northwest, so clear out our region of danger you will be in. I'm having a really good day, thank you. Yeah, it's going well. First time ever streaming the last week, and this game seems like quite a fun one. Just to ask, how's the audio for you? I hope it's good, but I was playing a very loud game before, and this seems a bit more balanced, so I want to make sure I'm not overdoing it. Thank you, Big Ounce 454 for following. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, Leslie, that's a friend of mine. It's a bit of an ongoing joke. Right, do we play with Unholy Horde or not? I guess we can start, but I've never... Again, I might do No Crisis this time. Yeah, I hope it's going... well, I think it's going well, but we've only really just started. Just finished the tutorial. Now we're just getting into... Give it a go. I'll probably save intermittently and then...
Nearly 200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war. The empire fell, and its former provinces eventually became barbarian kingdoms. The church managed to revive hope, and peace and prosperity reigned over the ruins of the former civilization. Over time, the influence of the church only grew. But history is cyclical, and power cannot remain in one's hands for long. Wars between kingdoms flare up one after another. Hunger and poverty force people to abandon their homes and seek refuge in neighboring settlements. Can your dynasty unite the kingdoms and halt the advance of the Dark Ages? From this moment on, history is written by you.
Alright, let's make some history, guys. Hopefully, this game goes well. It's one I've had on my wish list for quite a while, but haven't really played any of, to be honest with you. Well, should I say I haven't watched too much gameplay, so it is going in completely blind. Other than the tutorial. Well, in the year is 2898 since the creation of the world. 200 years have passed since the Great Crimson Empire perished in the flames of religious war. Its former provinces have become the barbaric kingdoms, kept from mutual destruction only by the all-powerful Church of Mother Sophia. While the Holy Prophet speaks of impending end of the world, in one of the small kingdoms, a dream of birth of a new empire is taking shape. Right. So we've got two people, Vitavlad and Yagdoga, and their child Stranovoy, which I do stream, not every single day, but I aim to stream about 6 days a week. Alright, now what do we need to do? So we've got some lord housing, we've got the main hall, and we've got the dormitory for the peasants, and a market. Okay. So let's have a little look at our surrounding area. Firstly, I'd love to have a little save. So we could call that mainstream 1, just so we have that. Right, let's have a little scout of our starting zone. So looking like this could be fertile land here because of the river. Let's have a little look. I don't know if there's a way for me to scroll any faster, just because it does seem a little slow. And what about you, Leslie? Is this a game you've seen before, or is this something you're just looking at now? I think we should get some wood production going. We've got a nice forest here. And then, what about we get some rutabaga? Oh, because I'm just starting out, there isn't a lot of games I play just yet, but I'm looking at a few. Hello, big ants. So there are a few games I'm looking at the moment, but I've been playing a lot of Dustland Delivery. That's been doing quite well, but that is fairly... Oh, I didn't realise I was in charge of that. That is a fairly new game. So what's very unique about this game is we have to actually learn what people do. So we need to, or should I say, they have to learn from books on how to do things. So they can't just do something they've never heard of before. There has to actually be a ground for them to do it. Let's build a brewery. I'll do it to the left of the town. Do it next to their home. The homes. Let's speed it up and see if the king can start issuing some orders. I can see there's quite a few people in. How's everyone doing? Relations tab. So however a character portrays these social thoughts contribute to their relationship with them. Factors influencing interest can also be described there at the top. There are relationship filters, for example. You can view relationships with characters from other noble houses or relationships between kings. You can also see relationships with important characters while hovering over their portrait on the main menu. Okay. Right, let's appoint. We'll continue him appointment. So what I got from the tutorial is that we can get 4 or 5 people. Oh, I thought it said oh no, that did gain combat. Interesting. Oh, that's the child. What's he doing to gain combat? He's just chilling in the house. Just have a look for everything, really. So you can forbid them from doing things, or not forbid them from doing things. Had that on the trade menu. We might want to lower their costs. So if the peasants are only earning 5, you'd want to reduce the price of moonshine so they can afford it, and food. I'll probably reduce the price of food. Probably upgrade them, up their wages by 1. Just see how it goes. Is she unhappy? Mild loneliness. Oh! I find it interesting, a lot of these games shy away from that, but these characters, they don't. They they say, hey, want sex? And it's like, oh my goodness. Let's get someone in charge of food, radical lad in charge of here. Insufficient workers, so we do need some extra people in town. Let us think, what can we do? Imagine there's housing? Yes. Dormitory. Housing for 10 peasants. Might as well just get another one of those up as soon as possible. Create sort of a central plaza to the town. I think that would be nice. Especially considering there's a market right here. Oh, so he's now enlightened on this. Interesting. Oh, they're not being taught. Is it an action we can make them take? Ah, educate. General training. What about the child? Can you not teach the kid? So, child is on time. Choose a child, start study, click teacher, okay. Action, educate, general training. Please do! Go ahead, Lizzie. Lords who left or were disowned from their family and did not join another, they arrive with holy caravans and can be hired with holy rings. While waiting to be hired, they stand at the entrance of your hall. The contract will last for 10 days, after which the lord will leave. Freelance lords can be assigned to any task: teaching, going on campaigns against bandits, managing buildings, facilitating trade, and more. If a hired lord becomes friends with your king, you'll be able to invite them to your family and grant them a title. Interesting. So that's a way we can gain lords in this. Let's add another lad to run. So he is going around town running things, but I'll do. Ooh, let's have a look. May I say, we have just had our first ever channel donation, which is crazy. It's from my friend. I really appreciate your support there, Sammy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to name our character after you once we're out of this trade, so appreciated. Let us quickly just have a look at this. So what does this allow? Books written in Van. Oh, language! The books are in different languages as well. That is awesome. Forgive me, I thought I'd set up a way for it to appear on the screen. Apparently it hasn't, but I will get to that. Ah, but we can make beer. I feel like everyone loves beer. Oh, we can gain peasants as well. Ah, that's awesome, Lizzie. This. And what can we trade for some more gold? We do produce a good amount of wood. We only have a little bit of beer. Don't want to be using that up. Don't want to use any of our medicine. Rutabaga, I want to see if we can actually balance that supply line for now. And let us work on it. No, I haven't got to that point yet, honestly. It's still so small that I haven't even really considered it. Do we need more holy rings? I think we're good on holy rings for now. We need some books. Longevity helps slow down aging, causing it to begin 10 days later. Only affects lords who have personally studied this knowledge. Mace stone. Increased quantity of produced building. Flavorful ale. That could be interesting. Peasant's house. Scaffolding. Temple. Herbalist. I think a herbalist could be quite good, and so could a temple. Peasant's house could be good. Let's get some flavoured ale. I know that is quite a bit to lose initially, but because we're trading wood, it should help out. And we should be fine. Now, Rennet, do we hire you? Social, wise conversation. Ooh, okay, so can we tell you to go have a talk with someone? Social, spend time. Wise conversation. Play dice. I know. Spend time with her. I can do, Leslie. I'll be honest with you though, it's not something I'm looking for at the moment, just because it's such a small channel. It's just meant to be a release from work. I'm going to work on it in the future, and I will definitely keep you in mind, but just for now it's not something I'm looking at, truthfully. I really appreciate it though, and wish you the best of luck. Do we want to trade? I think we're good for now. Hey Kamikaze, how are you? Yeah, it's felt good so far. Only just started, and never played before, so this is quite a new experience for me. But I think it will be a good game. It's giving me vibes of it being quite good. But it does look like I'm going to need to figure out quite a few things. What I find very interesting is that how do I put it? You don't control the people, you control the lords, and then the lords will go around and tell everyone what to do, and that's how you manage it. Each lord can manage around, I think it said 7 to 10 buildings a push. So you want to start building up your family, and you have to have your children learn, otherwise they'll have really low stats, so you can set them to follow around a lord. And then you need the lords to be in charge of things, so you always have to make sure that's housing. There's a lot more to it than it looks, and I think that's what's going to make it so interesting. It's just kind of figuring out what we can do for now. So we've just got some books for trading. So what I think we'll have a look at, so if we took the Lord for example, and did actions, educate, now what would it be under? Because there was books, and I'm trying to figure out how to make the certain individual look at the book. I did just learn this, but I did, knowledge, there we go. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kamikaze. So let's have a little look here. So we know mine, we have the book, we have Herbalist. I think Herbalist could be quite good. Also could Temple, because that would increase their happiness. I think we're going to start off with Herbalist. And then we'll learn... Oh, there's no library. Build a library for a lord so they can have an active place to engage in knowledge. Interesting, okay. Let's build a library. What would that be under? Well, it would be in construction. Which is my mistake to leave that menu. Would it be in production? No. Services. Library, here we go. So I keep the library fairly close by as I think that's going to be quite a crucial building. RimWorld is pretty awesome. I am a big fan. Haven't streamed it yet, but I have played a few hundred hours of it, and I'm talking from when RimWorld released on Steam. It's been definitely a game I've been playing for quite a while. Oh, I'm meeting homelessness, hopefully that'll get built soon. Nowhere to pray, taverns not function, alcohol production is absent. So a few things to work on the town. We'll get to that. We will get to it. But yeah, RimWorld is up there. I think it was my most played game for quite a while until I got a better PC. I think that title is now taken by Mountain Blade Warband. I think I've got 500 hours on that. Quite enjoyable. But RimWorld is still quite up. No, RimWorld's 200 hours, sorry. um, so it's, yeah, very enjoyable game. I remember my first character on RimWorld got attacked by rabbits and lost their eye and a leg. By like, I think 3 rabbits. So I just remember being like, oh, so this is the game I'm playing here. I just remember being so shocked. Says the Lord not get into the field. Yeah, everyone can be brutal. That's what's brought me to this game, because apparently this game can be just absolute murder as well. For the more towny stuff, I'm going to make it the wife who leaves it. I do have a few things on me. What does that agree? One additional job start and total production increased by 10%. I'll have a little look at that later on. But for now, I'll let them produce moonshine. I think they should do that automatically. It's the only resource we really produce. It looks like they eat Bodega? Bodega? I'm not sure how to say that. It looks like they eat that as well. And just while we're here, so people don't think I'm going back on my word, we had our first ever donation through PayPal. And you won't know, this gentleman is actually my friend in real life. He's actually been very supportive of this, me streaming. And I actually ended my session, came in with him tonight to stream. So Sammy, really appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. He's admittedly he's probably already gone off the stream. I wouldn't blame him because it's not his sort of thing. But I'll let him know how appreciative I am later. Is that going to produce alcohol here? Pixel pop. That is incredible. Right, let's have a little look through this town. Now I'm just trying to think. Now I don't know if there's a way for me to scroll faster. I wish there is, because it does seem a little bit slow. But it seems like the map is a very good size. Oh, 6 migrants. I think we have a homelessness problem as it is. Oh no, I think that might deal with it. No, I think we're going to just go over. Let us make some more housing. Another dormitory would be well used, I'd say. There's another dormitory coming in. And then let us... so do until X. We'll just produce... I think we produce 100 moonshine. And that would be a solid plan. Then now we have the library. Let us produce... using knowledge. Let's get up a herbalist. I feel like if there's... Oh, rewriting. Knowledge, the High Lord's intelligence, the level... Oh, do we have any paper? We do. I'll wait until there's something we're not too sure of. So this is where this game gets quite unique. So if... Oh, did I just make Rennet the person learn it? Oh, no. Especially considering they don't get along with the Lord. Oh, no. We'll send them hunting with the new person with them. Let's have a little feel of this. I do notice there's no music. I don't know if that's creative choice from the game, or if it just doesn't exist in this. Oh, there is music apparently, but we're not hearing anything. But I do like the atmosphere. It feels quite good. And we've got some traders incoming. Oh no, they're going to hunt wolves, aren't they? You can assign warriors, patrols within the daytime, patrol banners, interesting. Yeah, the only thing I've really noticed that it does feel a little bit empty on that front. Wouldn't mind some music, but I wonder if we can unlock bands and they play and that would be the music. That would be very cool. And that's what I feel like this game could be. Oh, they have just absolutely mashed up that wolf. Let's see, is there a general health bar? Oh, I feel bad for them. Loneliness. That's not a great stat to have. Heartfelt conversation with Garda. And actually, forgive me, I want to name after everyone who's been joining in. Who was the first people in? So it would be Leslie. So I'm going to name them after Leslie. Ooh. It does throw me out when I'm trying to type. Leslie. And Kamikaze, I will name the baby after you. I'll call them Kami for now because I feel like Kamikaze is going to take a while. What a unique family. Right. So we've got Rennet hired. Don't think we need Renora yet, just as we're still learning the ropes. Rennet, you should be learning right now. Yes. They're going to learn how to build that, and then once we get the ability to, I will produce it. And I'll service it. There's drug dens, oh my goodness. Taverns are a thing. Let's get a working tavern up. I think that's a centre of town sort of job. Yeah, I think every town needs a central tavern for everyone to visit. Should be quite cool. Ah, there we go. There is an altar for us to do their base levels of piety, somewhere to pray. I do like that it's literally skulls next to somewhere. Oh, and a warehouse. That would explain why we have only... oh no, we are producing more. I wonder what the limit is. It's not really saying. But let's have a little look at the world map. So we've got a town which will give us wood, so 50 wood in 2 days, and 40 wheat in 2 days, which is interesting. So I decided not to take over zones automatically. I wouldn't mind doing them naturally. Someone in camp is selling 5 gold, which they clearly sold from Hrothgar. Price is very attractive, 88, which is half the price compared to the Holy Caravan. However, the buyer will not go unnoticed. So we don't want to cause any issues for the moment. And who's the educator? So they are educating each other. Okay. So I wonder how the production's going. So we've ordered 100 moonshine. Hopefully they are producing that. We should see that in a few days. Let's also produce a little bit more stuff. Let's build up a warehouse. We'll place that at the back of the town. I don't want the town to get too crowded. I don't know if fires are a thing, because if they are, it could end very badly. We can have a little task though. We've got bricks for it for now. Lined up. From there now. Does this need a lord? No. I find it interesting which buildings need a lord and which buildings don't. Now, we're building up that knowledge. Let's see, so you're learning that. Wow, there's a lot of unavailable knowledge. Ryefield and Mill, that might be a good one to learn. We'll let the lords learn that one. Maybe they can only learn one book at a time, which would make sense. The altar. I do like the idea that the alcohol's been produced in one big batch. I also like that you can see inside the houses, though they are essentially identical. It is interesting to see people go back and live their daily lives. That's what, I don't know if you're familiar with the game Clan Folk, that was quite cool. It was a bit more, I'd say basic, but well, it was difficult to begin with, but once you got a ball rolling, it was quite simple. And that was an interesting game. Now they're what else are they missing? They have a level enough. Would they like a second? I do get worried when I see the auto freezes, but that is just for the game to update. I think we can maybe place one in the south. No, I placed the Lord's house by accident down here. Whoops. Yes, we've got music! Oh, this is awesome. Okay, we do have some. I was worried we wouldn't. Ah, so we build roads. Okay. Helps if they're straight, but I'm really unsure to remove them for now. Back. Aha, remove it. There we go. Okay, I can fix my mess. Okay, I think that looks cool enough. Oh! I think they're getting their jiggy on. Knowledge learned. Herbalist. Awesome. Let's learn flavour from ale, I think. Peasant house. Oh, there's so many options. Over here, let's get to resources. Herbalist can produce flowers. Okay, that's how this works. And is there certain areas which are better? Now this goes far. Okay, so there's a lot of production opportunities here. So I guess we'll have to make a long road, potentially? Interesting. What else is in that? So the lumber mill, the rutabaga field. What services are there? Army. So there's... Oh, there is a barracks. Interesting. The core. Wonder if they need that. Road seems interesting. Seems important. Oh, helps if I do it as the same road tile. It's dark stone, as that's my sort of aesthetic. And the music's gone as quickly as it came. It has left us. It's nice to see that people start using resources, but we're already out of moonshine again. Wow. So really get through it. Oh, trader's back. Let's see what we can do on that front. As I think we'll pay them out and they'll pay us to use our resources, the peasants, but I think that's going to lead to a pretty stagnant economy potentially. Well, we can sell some wood for now. Get a bit of money back. Wouldn't want to use our meat. We've only got a little bit of paper. What else knowledge can we use? So this is resources produced in some building. Fertilise correctly. What this use? Do amount of wood. Hops. Oh, I think beer could be pretty good. But cooking meat. Oh. Thank you for joining us, Sam. You have a great day. Manners. Let's do hops in the fields and beer. That could be quite a good one. Okay. So we've learned that. I don't know why. Ah, we have to right click. Yellow robe. We can click on them. Okay. So what's the people's thoughts? Moderate fatigue and repulsive moonshine. So let's see if we can learn how to make flavourful ale, which looks like it's hops and flowers. Okay, then the other will be grain and flour. Oh, grain and hops. So we do need to learn to make both to begin with. But I think the flowers will be a nice production to start with. I don't know if they'll have other use later on. I don't know why the music suddenly disappeared unless we have to be partying. But seems to be some enjoyment here, but there's no music. Oh, they are talking to each other. Right, let's see if we can figure out something on that front. Finances. So what are they paying? We're paying them 6 a day. They're paying 3 out for the moonshine and 3 out for rutabaga. Rutabaga? I've never said this word before in my life. So I have no idea, to be honest with you. I'll give them 7 coins, that way they can start to save up a little bit of money so they can buy other things. That could be quite cool. Well, what's going on over here? These devilish thoughts out of mind. Alright, let's speed it up. We can start some trading actually. Because if we can get wood production quite high, maybe we can start exporting some. Economic report. Gold balance plus 62. Okay, so we are earning a little bit of money, but I think that's because we sold goods. Yes. So wages, resources produced, gold sold in local markets. So it seems like we're on the up. Hopefully. We're going to find out. And what's our king upset about? Mild loneliness. Early Sophia has forsaken me. Mild, moderate fatigue. So how do we deal with fatigue? So this need for sleep, and then temples and altars. Okay, I think that could work. We can make this work. Let's see what else we can produce. Maybe learning a temple might help them out. They might enjoy that a little bit more. See, there doesn't seem to be a crazy amount of options on the list, so I'm hoping that as we learn things maybe more will open up, but the fact that we can see them without the knowledge makes me think that the game may be a bit more basic, but then we can build up upon that. If there's any feedback on what you guys would like to see me do, let me know, because I'm thinking maybe we could start maybe trade relations, or we could even attack a smaller keep. General caravans has its limitations, so you can always trade with neighbours. Witticisms. Right, let's have a little look. I think maybe we start trading with Wind Peak, though it doesn't look as pleasant. Well, what do we produce a lot of? We're producing Rhodobaga and we're starting to produce moonshine. Hopefully we can start getting those through quickly. They want moonshine. Ooh. Improve relationships. Right here. Improve relationships. Nope, no one's around. Oh, King's Mission. The King decides it's time to announce the ambitions that will determine the future of your nobility. Fertile, the more population, the more strength. Increase the population of the province by 68 people. Oh, so we have to actually pick. Unifier. I think I'll do fertile for now. We want more people. I think that's going to be the best for how we do it. So ambitions, current progress 41% because we've got 24 people. Okay. So let us think. How do we get a hold on this? Let's send our king to go meet them. And hopefully all goes well. Let's not run it like there's more, or rent it, and hopefully they stick with us. That he is going ham on that tree. Gotta get the work done, eh? How did I end up building a house all the way down here? And how do I get rid of that? That is one question I don't have the answer for, sadly. So, oh, it is the skull icon. Should have really thought about that. Right. Workers are not receiving to it. Ah, okay. Well, let's leave it like that. And then has anyone built this yet? Ah, we can click and drag. Oh, that suddenly makes life so much easier. Right. So this is our domain. So it is quite a large area. We really can expand. Might be one for planning out future expansions into the area. Actually, I think that most definitely would be worth it. So they sell rye, they buy bones, so we don't produce even bones at the moment. So it's not really something we can do too much of. Who would buy wood? Would anyone buy wood? Is a good question. I think you buy wood, don't you? No, see, he sells wood. Reduce game. Okay. Is that any better? Have a little try of that, Kamikaze. We'll see. Just adjusted my microphone as well to see if that makes it any better. Well, we'll try and improve the relationship here. As I think if we can produce moonshine and actually get it up and running rather than drinking it all, it might be a little bit better. I don't know if they're actually producing. I might see if I can increase their production a little bit. Ah, statistics, okay. So we end up with local trade. Resources produced, we lose 22. We produce 22, 22. Okay, interesting. Whether there is a full economic report does help actually. And then we can just see how it goes. Right, let's have a little peek at what we can do here. Now I'm just trying to think of what we can do, Kamikaze. And please, if you want to recommend anything, go ahead. I think we up the production here. So the amount ordered. I think we up the numbers. Now how do we do that? Is it... I misremembered. Let's go in here and up in it through this. See if we can produce 150 moonshine. Now, my question is whether that means we need to make another still. I think that might be for the best, actually. They really don't like that moonshine, though. Which I feel is fair. Proven relationship. We could send an envoy. Might just be occasional hunting the walls with the leader. Yeah, admittedly, Kamikaze, I'm in the same boat. I'm just trying to figure out how we get this running up into a working town. I think we learn beer production, and then I need to up our relationship. Also, all of them are a little upset. We build a temple. Mild hunger was laughed at. Fatigue. How's fatigue? Oh, they haven't. Oh, fatigue is not drinking. Ah. Okay. What's up? Okay, so we need to make them like the king a little bit more. So our king is coming back. I like to see that kings are putting in some serious footwork. They are running around to get things sorted. I don't know why it keeps telling me to build a lumber mill. We have 2. Or we have 1 that's built. I don't know if the second one built. Ah, there it is. Oh no, that's the first one. Where is the second? I swear I placed it. Oh, did I not place it? That might explain that. Oh, looks like there could be an iron mine here. Maybe for producing weapons and tools. Ah, so it looks like things are unlocking now. Okay, I was worried it was just going to be that one stagnant tree. That would have been a bit worrying. All new empire civilizations disappear gradually. The process can last for centuries, and ordinary citizens don't notice anything until the very end. The ruler knowledgeable in history must understand that only by uniting warring kingdoms can he prevent the onset of dark ages. Norland is now at a crossroads. The church has long been unable to cope with the variety challenges its people face. Frequent wars, famine and disease have become commonplace. Technologies and knowledge are not yet lost, but if nothing is done they will soon disappear, and with them civilization will vanish. There is always hope, but for that you must unite 12 northern provinces under your control, either as king of a vassal state or as the leader of an alliance of free cities. Proclaim yourself the new emperor and challenge the church's inquisition. Ooh, so we're going against the holy people. That could be bad. We're going to find out. Let's get more rutabaga in. Just as we're up in our production, we want to keep that going. So we're only on day 4. I thought we were a little bit further than that. So it is quite a fast-paced game if we're going just by the days. I do find it interesting that they give you all of the creative liberty to just decide, okay, this is how much our people are going to pay for resources, this is how much we'll sell them for, their wages. It's quite cool. It is quite cool. Oh, our lumber mill can be upgraded. Oh, we'll take that. I wonder if our farms can be upgraded at all. So find yourself in a difficult position if you don't have any children. Oh. No, we might as well. No, reward. And hopefully build up that relationship so we can end up adding them to the town. I'm curious how they deal with this. Just thinking of how we can up that moonshine production. I think it will just be having to build another building to get it going, because I don't seem to produce it super quickly. At least we're using it super quickly. I think getting up a second one might be worth it. But I don't want to overdo our rutabaga or rutabaga production too much. Maybe a brewer's quarter could be quite cool. I just realised that Cammy added Cammy you. So how is Cammy coming along? So manager good. Management is what they're learning the best. They have no teaching, which makes sense. They couldn't, I guess a child wouldn't really be able to teach too well. Let's have a look at what they've got for trading. Now where needs a manager? Here needs a manager. We shall make that. Let's see. Trade some more, so we're pretty low on wood, pretty low on everything by the looks of it. We've got a few flowers. Oh, we've got a load of rutabaga, but it doesn't sell for much. Whereas we do have some moonshine. Again, doesn't sell for a crazy amount, but it does sell for something. And then let us check. Is there any books we need? Alchemy lab. Ooh, scaffold, which I have a feeling is execution. Might grab the alchemy lab, because that could be good if we can produce some medicines, maybe? Manners, longevity, bow proficiency. Oh, that's them being good at bows. Oh, I thought we could learn how to make bows so we could sell it to the other town. Then there's some peasants we can purchase, which I find quite interesting. It's the idea of purchasing people. That's, yeah, that could never end badly. Right, let's let them trade. I'm not really looking to hire a new lord yet, as I don't feel like we need that just yet. Ooh, the king is not happy. Can we do anything? Plays dice. What about you go with your wife and go wolf hunting? I'm sure that will cheer him up. Economic report. We're apparently making money? It doesn't feel like we are. Okay, so the general brewery order is... Ooh. Oh goodness! Oh goodness! They are having a great time by the looks of it. Maybe producing another kid? Oh, he's passed out on the floor. And she's equipped as well. She's ready for war. Interesting. Well, they'll just get into it. Oh, how to make money? What's the best way to do it? Moonshine, beer, ale. You can sell some of your produce to heavy caravans. Finally, you can go at squad attack forest bandits. Okay. Not enough wood. Okay, that is an issue we want to address immediately. Let's get Rene doing those. Oh, and we can produce beer now. That's how all good civilizations start. Now we've got no wood though to make any fields, which is a worry. Well, I guess part and parcel of that to make good lumberjacks either. We will get a second one placed down though. We'll get a few roads running too. Try to make them straight. There we go. So no one here seems very happy at the moment. Their moods are quite low. We need to figure out some things to make everyone happy. Now, I think we have someone who could learn how to make the temple potentially. I think that will increase some of their happiness. Ooh, and they are doing combat. Let's see him mess up this wolf. You can do it. Well, he is. He is definitely getting beaten. I guess going at a wolf with full plate armor on isn't very fair. Oh, actually, I don't think that's full plate. It does look it. What is it? Is it mail? Oh no, it is heavy armor. They are in plate. They're just beating up a wolf. I mean, that is. Oh my goodness, that is rough. Oh, geez, chucking up. Wonder if we can eat it. We've learned to make hops fields. And let's hope that our wood production starts to boom. Because we really need that at the moment. What are your thoughts so far, Kamikaze? This is a very different game to what I've played recently, but it's nice to get back into. Now, what's the issue? Is that instructions not received? Have we produced enough? No, we're not producing enough. We are producing a lot more rutabaga. Oh no, it's okay. Just ask him what's your thoughts on everything so far. It's a very different kind of game, but it's nice to get into, and I really appreciate you joining me today. I know there's a lot of other streams, but really appreciate it. I guess that is the debate. I think the only big thing I feel like going for it now is that it will be a lot cheaper. But then if there are sales, it could go down quite significantly. I'm not too sure. Oh, it seems the Lord's getting at it again. That is the, yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know if it's a great stage, but apparently I think this is just because I'm early in and I'm getting used to it. I feel like once I get a bit more used to this, it will be better. What can we do world-wise? It seems like a lot of stuff's going on without us really being involved. Oh, it seems like there's bandits. We could attack those potentially, form up a unit and attack. And they're valued at 100. They've got a few bits. There's 4 bandits. I think we could attack that, you know. Army, there'd always be a lord. But then, do we have any warriors? Oh, we have mercenaries we could hire. But then, a mercenary, is it worth it when we can actually hire our own peasants? Oh, but then we can actually make a barracks and produce our own soldiers. I'll leave that until we can make our own. But we'll try out a few more things. It's just too busy. Our wood production's starting to turn back around, so hopefully we can get that going nicely. This is a very different game to what I'm used to. I mean, I'm used to RimWorld, but this plays very differently to RimWorld. Very differently. In terms of you can't directly control people, I have to remember to assign things. If the person's busy, you can't do it. It's quite interesting, so you want to keep that person free. If they're not doing things, they can't, you know. There's a lot of little integral factors to take into account. Now, this person, can I hire you yet? No. They're getting there, though. Let's send them flesh wolf hunting. We get another one of those, and hopefully their relationship will be high enough. But then if the king's gone, you can't do anything. Can't do any of the training, so or telling them what to do. I'm interested to see if we can unlock fishing potentially. Fishing. I know mining will be a thing. Is that more fertile soil we could use potentially? Yes. Might as well get that down now so they start doing things. They start contributing towards it. So I feel like us producing alcohol will improve their mood quite significantly, especially since though we can't produce rye ourselves, we are receiving it from our town locally. So hopefully we can get that rolling as well to be good. That's beer production mainly. Was that little? Oh, it's a little bandit squad. Interesting. I should actually really start working on our military. Why are people unhappy? Few rings. Oh yeah, we don't have a lot, do we? We do need to trade for those, I believe. We do need to up that again. That moonshine production is so low. Just don't have the wood to upgrade. But we are producing more wood than we use. So I think it's just give them a little bit of time and they will get it done. I think that's going to be a good one, the temple. I think that will improve people's happiness. Absolutely. Oh, but we are very much short of the resources to make that 150 wood and 10 bricks. Is it bricks? I'm not actually certain. Maybe we can start... Oh, iron! Oh, I've been thinking it was bricks the entire time. I think we'll be making kilns and stuff. Right, that changes everything. That does indeed. So we really need to get a mine up and running to produce iron. I wonder if they'll just produce ore, or if it's just iron they produce straight up. Family... What can you do? You can assassinate people, that's not great. Trader, let's trade and see what we can do with them. I think the temple's going to be a big one. Oh, I didn't mean to click that off. Whoops. Ah, bishop. There we go. Loving family. When the loving family considers your settlement big enough, they send you a bishop to you. Use the action button to the character menu. Your lord can confess their their sins as well as perform of religious actions. Bishop can provoke a religious uprising if he quarrels with any of your lords. Be sure to please him. The matriarch places great weight on your local bishop's opinion about your king. If the bishop dies in a natural death, relation to the matriarch will deteriorate by kill bishop penalty. Okay, so we want to keep them happy and kind of doing their own thing. Otherwise they will get us killed. Build some more housing. At least now it's starting to turn around a little bit on the wood production. We are starting to see a little reserve of moonshine as well, which I'm quite happy to see. Oh, flowers sell for a lot of money. Wow. Are there any books we need? Training ground, scaffold. Don't think we need anything. Oh, pig farms. Ah, okay. So we can actually start to get meat production. That could be interesting. I think that's actually going to be quite an important one. So let us sell. We do actually need some rings as well. Might just need to take the loss and lose some money just to up that amount. But we'll be okay. So she'll spend time with his wife. That should cheer him up a little bit. Can we give you a title yet? You must be close to title. Ah, no, she's losing relationship. Spend time with Samuel. There's a lot of people pouring to our effigy. I wonder if fishing will be a thing. Let's get mining learned by Rene. Oh, I keep saying Rene, it's because I knew someone named Rene. It's Renenet. If I find Rene is the significantly easier thing for me to say, I will be honest with you. And let's learn, so let's learn pig farm. I think that could be important. Unless he can, oh no, no lords available. So let's leave them to those for now. Oh, we lost a lot of gold. But I'm thinking that eventually we will run good. My cat just treated me as a stepping stone and absolutely just launched herself off me. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dingbat. Good to see you two. Now she wants to cuddle. Hello, kitty. Wish I had a webcam I'd show her off. She's a cute little thing. See what the world map is saying at the moment. Good. We're happy. We can do actions. Quick save, I imagine. Yes. Rob locals spread rumours throughout the province of the dangerous disease that stops migration. Don't think I particularly want to stop migration though. Now I think we could, we could even place another lumber mill, potentially to the northeastern side, though it's nearer to this lumber mill. Actually, we'll do it over here. I just want to really up that wood production, and it seems we have a few unemployed people, so we can use those. And we do have the space to expand the town, as there is quite a few spaces in the one building. Surprised that the lords have to live in individual houses. You'd think if they were a couple maybe they'd live together, but maybe that was not the social norm. We'll give him a house as well, that should make him fairly happy. Oh well. Don't expect everyone to stay in the town. I got a letter. I didn't even notice request for assistance. Ah, I completely missed it. Thank you for pointing that out to me. So, sign. Request for assistance. The enemy to Kings has reached the stage of war. Revolt from Dust Valley is planned to land Wind Peak. 3 to 5. Oh, there is archers. Swordsmen with heavy armor and shield 2. Oh. Send your army to help defend. Now, will that army live? Because there's a lot of people going in and we don't actually have an army ourselves. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take that as an opportunity to save. A little bit of war, because I think it'll be quite interesting to watch. Now, if it goes absolutely atrociously, pardon me, I wouldn't normally accept this, but I think it might make for some good viewing to see what it's like. Let's send some aid on local map. Let's create an army. So we won't send our king. Actually, you know what? We'll send the king. We'll send the king with some warriors. Now the warriors in question, that is difficult because we've only got the one that would be willing to join. But I guess we can, in this case, just hire a little band of... Oh! Accident, didn't mean to do that. Open map, create new squad. So yeah, I'll have the king. Do I just click on these? Yes. They will arrive in your summon in 30 hours, so we need to wait 30 hours before we accept that. Hopefully it doesn't expire in that time. We do need to wait for them to arrive. We do need a barracks, okay, a barrier. We do need a barracks, makes sense. We haven't got the resources. Oh no. So we need iron and we need wood. The wood we can produce, but the iron we're going to need to trade for. There's no one really around. Dragon's Rest Prone Tribute. Ah, nice. We got 70 wood from them. That is crucial. I like that they are learning. I don't know how years work in this game, as it is only day 7. I don't know if it sort of goes through maybe a 30-day month, or if it will just go 365 boom year. That feels like it will take quite a long time to do things. I love how they go ham on the trees. I mean, they're really just going for it. Looks like we are learning the mine though quite steadily. So once that's up, we will be able to do more things. Oh, looking at all that gold levers hurts me. But the trader has arrived. Let us send Leslie to trade. Hopefully we can start to impact upon our really bad money situation. Maybe one of these places, if I can get to hop production. Which I don't think we're quite there yet, no. Oh, we're able to produce, yes, we produce moonshine. Enough to sell. A little bit, anyway. Wow, they charge a lot for that, but we only need a few. I'll grab a spare anyway. Scaffold, training ground. Don't need training grounds, don't need slaves. We'll take a ring or two. But that looks good for now. Really sell one medicine, we don't really use it. A little bit of wood, which is quite wood considering we need loads of wood. Let's give everything a go. Right, let us keep going here. Need more temples, warriors are unhappy. Ooh, someone's insulting infidelity. Also, she can confess her sins. So what did she do? So the hops field should hopefully be built soon as we've got the wood for it. I'll set that high priority, as I think the beer would significantly help us now. Looks like we are gaining gold back, thankfully. What we're going to build? We're going to build barracks, weren't we? Is that, I can imagine any sort of medieval setting is quite an important building. You always want a little place for the troops to rest, and should the worst case scenario happen, they're there to defend you. I think these guys, yeah, they arrive fairly soon. And if they arrive and the other place doesn't need our help still, I will send them to go fight the bandits nearby. Just see how that goes. I don't think at this rate all of them will have weapons, so that could be an interesting encounter. Also, it scares me every time it saves, it freezes. See how your character's doing coming. Ah, now they're learning a few more stats, even better. Now what can we do to up their production? What was pig farm? So we are learning it. Okay, we're learning it, we just haven't produced it yet. So I feel like producing meat would make people fairly happy. And we do need to learn a mill, so we can start well, we can refine rye, but we also need to produce that as well. There we go, and let's give that to Rennie. At least now we can start producing hops, which is a big ingredient in beer. So they need some mana. Oh, he does not want to commit to our order, so they're very low mood. Holy Sophia has forsaken me, mild hunger, few rings, moderate fatigue, torturous desires. What if we give you a reward, king, reward, and that'll give them 5 rings. They'll use 5 rings, but they'll be happy. So we really do need to keep that trade up for more rings. I think once we start producing iron, we'll have the 2 main resources for construction, and we can start building our own buildings and start working towards a temple, which I think will improve morale around here quite significantly, as they keep saying Holy Sophia has forsaken me. How to deal with that, I'm unsure as of yet. Yeah, it's temple accessibility. Maybe then producing another altar might help a little bit. I don't think it will do much. It could do a little bit. Okay, that's going to be a big one, I think. Okay, production, mine. I have unlocked it. I don't know why it's saying it's not doable. Ah, there it is. So we have to click off, click back on. Yes, it will just produce iron. Brilliant. Just take iron to make, but I think it's fairly understandable, to be honest. And the one issue we'll have is it takes iron to build, so we definitely need to get some things rolling on that front. Let's see if we can trade some items. We're not producing that much, but we do need some rings. Yeah, let's keep that going and see how they do. Right, so our troops have arrived. Let's have a little save. I wonder if it'll auto-name the save if we just click. Yes. Right, let's go to the world map and let's have a little look at what we can do. So we've got no bandits in our area. There are some bandits here. I think we should attack them. Possible loot, gain relationship with the land, and let's create a new squad. We'll let the Lord lead them, and we will throw everyone available in. Then that's not a lot of warriors. Unless we send all the lords, well, I feel like that can end really badly. And only only 2 of them would have weapons, and the rest would be unarmed. You know what? I think that's going to end really badly. Let's leave that for now, until we can produce some weapons potentially. Oh, we have another call for assistance. Maybe that's the way to do it, and be a little bit safer. As we have hired all these mercenaries, it'd be a shame not to use any of them. Press for assistance, send aid, create squad, let's send the king and all of our guys. Mood, we're in battle, so we want them to be better. Okay, let us see when they start off. There will potentially be a big battle for us to watch. Whereas they're armed and ready for battle, they must be heading off soon. They'll probably head to the edge of the map now, and then take off. Oh no, the Lords of the Press. Oh, we have to control them like this? Oh, it's not what I expected. Send aid on map locally. Go. Send army. Okay, that's how we do it. And they're off. They have some daggers and stuff, but I don't know if that little band's going to fare very well, but we will find out. Especially sending your king off to go fight might not be the best tactical decision, but we're going to find out. Find out how bad that decision was anyway. Was that someone? Oh, it's one of the warriors that's been left behind. He's just been drinking while it's and just chilling. Do rate that, actually. Right, where's a trader when you need them? Actually, now we're producing... Are we producing hops? Have we produced any yet? I don't think we have. It's not appearing here, so I don't believe it's actually been produced yet. Oh, is farm fertility an issue? Ooh. Okay, so there's still quite a lot of them. We've lost the favour of the matriarch. Well, summary. I'm very interested to see what a larger scale combat is like in this. I do think we're going to get hit pretty hard because there are quite a few of them, and we're not exactly a trained militia. But we're going to find out how it goes. I can see them incoming. Give it a second. It's interesting. I can see where this game can go, but it does feel a little bit slow, and a little bit not tricky, but a little bit tedious is what I'm feeling so far. But I do definitely see potential with this game. I think it will take getting used to. I don't know why, I want to learn pig farm really badly so I can produce meat. I feel like meat would make people fairly happy in this scenario. Oh, you need to come first apparently. Right, this is where it's going to get messy. And they've already started to take so many towns, I haven't even thought about it. Oh, battle on map. Let's see how this goes. I wonder if we'll control... No, we don't. Oh, we do control the force. Interesting, and because we're defending unless we stay still? Yes. So let's see how it goes. Oh, wow! So this is what archers like. Well, we missed horribly. No, I'm going to send our guys around the back. We're going to go get their archers. No, no, what are you doing? That was not what I wanted them to do, but we'll see. We haven't lost anyone from our squad yet, but it's not looking good. I think that's a few of our guys which, yeah, it's our guys which have not got weapons. Let's just speed that up quite slowly. How's our... Oh wow, our squad's been decimated. Guess that's what you get when you bring a unprofessional army to a professional fight. Oh, and our lord is defeated and missing, which isn't ideal. Wow, we got slaughtered. I think that is going back and having a little feel of that. Going back because I feel like we will just end up in this cycle of being annihilated. But it's good to find out what large scale combat is. We do need to train the troops and we do need to level everyone up a little bit. How that goes, I'm not sure, but we're on this journey together and we'll find out. Now this is a game I plan on streaming every part of it I play. Just to give you an idea, Kamikaze and anyone who watches this later on, potentially YouTube, just wants to have a look back. So I plan on streaming this entire series and turn it into something we play alongside some other games and just have different nights of this. Whether it's necessarily this game, because it does feel a little bit rough around the edges, we'll find out. But I feel we're working on it, and we will be fine. Might even start a RimWorld playthrough. That could be quite interesting, though. I'll be honest, when I normally play RimWorld, I install one mod alone, and that mod is no infestations. I hate dealing with the bugs, and I always turn into a dwarf, building inside like a vault dweller. We've got so many sins to confess. Oh no, the contract's expired. Let's grant a title to keep them. We really need that beer production going. And it does take a while for them to farm. I'm quite shocked, to be honest. So I do appreciate that fertility is a thing, but you can't really check what it is they're doing. This is cool though, this is pretty much how it's looking from life. I like it. Funny enough, the game this makes me interested to play on stream is Medieval Dynasty, and I don't know why that is. It might be best to build a warehouse in the south of the town as well. Actually, we can build a mine. That is probably the best we can produce at the moment. Just get that running. Perfect. It's not too out of the way. The treasury is nearly empty. Ooh, the trader's here though. Let's see if we can adjust that a little bit. Sell some stuff, hopefully, before we go completely broke. Which is looking very inevitable at the moment. Right, let us sell some rye, rutabaga, definitely some alcohol, some flowers, even some wood, which saddens me. Maybe in some of the books we're not using at the moment. Hello Natty. Not my favourite game yet. This is a very new game, just launched today. I've never tried it before. It's very different to anything else I've experienced. Because I've played RimWorld quite extensively, but I mean this is very different. Oh, we've got some music. But welcome to the stream, Natty. How are you thinking of everything? And we've had a few people join in. I hope you're enjoying it at the moment. Forgive me, this is a fairly new game, a new experience for me. So it's something we're all just learning together. I hope you enjoy your time. If there's any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. What's a peasant's house? 2 peasants. Oh, so this is how we create loyalists. Interesting. So if we get the mine soon, we'll set that to build first. We don't have a lot of wood, but we will have enough to get that through. Economic report. Wages, resources produced, goods sold in markets. Okay, so we are producing more than we use. It's just that monetarily we're not really selling much of it. We need more rye. We need rye production quite badly, at least that is in the pipeline. How is everyone doing? A little reminder to stay hydrated. I'm going to have a little drink, so I'm going to mute myself for a moment. Much better. And it's quite, I don't know where everyone is, but in the UK it's quite a warm night tonight. My cat is sat in the window in the breeze, and she's so curious as to why I'm speaking. She is staring at me, I think hoping for a cuddle, but I believe, ooh, knocking things over, she's just out of reach. Got a tail. Hello, little kitty. Her name is Dingbat. I adopted her with that name. I didn't name her, but I love her anyway. Funny little thing. Right, let's increase the Lord's happiness, because he is very upset. What's his sins? Cruel joke, you'll be fine. Let him it's quite an expensive bet, to be honest. Let him spend time with his wife. That might increase his happiness a good amount. That's what we can hope for anyway. Otherwise, he's in trouble. Rennet is now a member of the family, which is awesome. At least we can keep her. We can... I wonder if we can let her gift the king. Maybe we can let her marry someone. Uh-oh, there's forest bandits. Okay, we need to deal with them. Let us have a quick save. Bandits. So we can do. Well, thank you for the follow, Natty. Really appreciated. So to give you an idea of what we're doing. Actually, I'm not even sure we know what we're doing. We're just trying to get the settlement to survive for now. We're trying to produce enough rutabaga for them to survive, but it seems like they're redoing the fields. So that might lead to famine, potentially, which wouldn't be phenomenal. Let's see, can we plant that? Okay, we can plant it south down here, but there's not a lot of land that's very fertile to do that on. But at least we get some fertility there. Hoping to start a pig farm soon, but we haven't quite got the resources to do that. Now let us... Oh, alliance proposed. Ooh. What was a pledge warriors to rescue some alliance? Press A. The province membership in the alliance will vote for the relationship with the leader drops below 25%. Warfare dark deeds and trooping allies are also precluded. That could be quite good actually. I'll join the alliance. We'll send Samuel to be our main person to start that. I think that could be very much worth it. I like the idea of all these nations, like micronations, coming together to, well, let everyone die. My noble neighbour, the bones foretold a disaster. The invisible moon will rise and blood will freeze from the hungry bowel of the flesh wolf. Beware of wild beasts and be prepared for their attack, for it won't be long. Now, with tenderness in my heart, matriarch, 2 to 4 days, the seas expect a following disaster in your land. A moon that humans cannot perceive will drive flesh wolves mad and compel them to gather in large packs to hunt humans. Or a pack of 6 will descend all time and kill everyone they see. Oh goodness. I've been streaming for around a week now of different games. I've been playing a lot of Dustland Delivery. This is my first day playing this game as it's launch day. So forgive me if I'm a bit rusty, just did a full day of work and then just got off for, you know what, let's stream it, let's have some fun. And hopefully that's what everyone's having right now. Now forgive me, this is taking some getting used to, but I think we'll get it done. It does help if I appoint a manager, wouldn't it? We'll get that to be Leslie. What I'm doing, whenever we get the chance to have new people join, we'll name them after people who are getting involved in chat. Now, I have a few people here. Now, who's this? Are you a leader of somewhere? You're in a crown, so I imagine so. So sure, you can go hunting with the king. I'm sure that'll be fun. Osmir, this is our priest for the village. So because we haven't got any other people to name after, we'll name this one after you, Natu. And thank you for getting involved in the chat. Yeah, I end up streaming generally at the same times. I'm off tomorrow, so I normally work every weekend, but I get days off during the week, which seem to normally land on a Thursday or a Friday, and then normally a Monday or a Tuesday. Oh no, sorry, I should say Tuesday and a Wednesday. And that's when I'm hoping to stream the most. No, I work in retail. But this weekend is so busy for us sales-wise that you kind of want to work them because it's your most opportunities. So I actually work in jewellery retail, which is quite interesting. Mainly in watches. And jewellery. We work with jewellery, but it's mainly watches. But no, my plan is on days off, I will do probably 2 streams in a day. I'll do an earlier stream and a later stream. The earlier stream will probably be Dustland Delivery, and then the later stream will be whatever game we really decide on at the time. We'll enjoy it, I think. It'll be a good experience for everyone. It's hard keeping up their happiness at the moment. They do seem to get quite depressed easily. So hopefully we can deal with that and really... I do use Discord, but it's not something I've set up for a stream yet for the community we kind of have. I'm hoping to get something like that sorted out soon. Give me a little bit of time. I will keep everyone updated on that. I just, because it's very new to me all of this still, I will get everything sorted soon. Oh my goodness, is this some migrants coming in? That could be quite helpful actually. Might be best if we start thinking of production of a new building. A little bit of housing would go a long way, I believe. Build them back to back and we'll do the street looping back around when we have a little bit more money. Grease and crude. And we are part of a alliance, so at least now I feel a little bit safer from an attack. Oh, they're up to 7 bandits, really? That could be quite bad. Considering we only have 4 soldiers, I don't think we'd have equipment for all of them, not even close. So it really is living with them, sadly, for the moment. Ow, and we are about to be attacked by wolves, aren't we? That might not be great. I'm going to do a little quick save, manually. Just wolves soon, potentially? Wolf soon. Silly little name, but it's just a little reminder of what's going to happen potentially in a few days in game. As we don't want to get eaten by wolves. I do like the idea though, we've only been here for 10 days. And what's the age of our characters? Okay, I think a day might be a year. It doesn't work out. So I think he was 32 when we started, he's 38. I don't know the exact trade-off. But earlier when I looked he was 36, so they are aging. Is the son at all of age to do anything yet? No, still a small child. And how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's still doing well. If there's anything you want me to give a try or any feedback, please let me know. If there's issues with the audio, anything of that sort, again, so early into this process, I'd really appreciate the support if you guys could let me know if there's anything you'd like tweaking. We'll have to go hunting. I wonder if our people would go and collect the meat to use as food. Very interested to see how that goes on that front. And hopefully they keep studying because they haven't, it doesn't seem to have moved much. Summary. Let's have a little look at the fight. I mean, I love that they're just using full armor to start beating on a wolf. I mean, that is unfair, but the wolf has tusks? I mean, what? I didn't even notice that earlier. They have absolutely messed up the wolf. Oh, he is bringing it back. Let's keep an eye on meat. I'm curious if that goes up. If maybe the king will just use it himself. Which I guess would be fair. It is his hunt. Where is he taking it? Where is he taking it? Oh, is it an offering? Is he setting it on fire? He set it on fire. Oh no. I thought he was going to eat it. Let's set this up. See if they can make 10, 20 beer. So that way, oh yeah, we are producing hops now, and we do have, actually we do have wheat. Let's see, let's increase that up. Let's produce even more beer. Hey, thank you so much for joining in, Kamikaze. You have a wonderful day. If you are more interested in this clips later on, I will be uploading everything to YouTube, but I don't think I'll be streaming too much longer now, maybe another hour tops. Thank you so much for joining in, and you have a wonderful evening. Have a great night. My pleasure. You have a wonderful evening. If you're in the UK, not in this heat, my goodness. Oh, so we've got unemployed peasants. By the looks of it. And let us think, what can we get them working on? Well, we do have a building we want put up, so we might leave them to do that first. Oh, they are getting on the happy business. Goodness. They are just going for it. Now, is she going to get pregnant? Because it's not happened yet. Oh, she's gone through menopause, so she physically cannot have children now. Oh no. So the heir is going to have to sort out everything, really. We'll have to get to work. Everyone seems to have stabilised on their desires. They seem a bit more chilled out. Hopefully as we start to produce beer, people will start drinking that and be a bit more happy. What is the cost of beer? 5 units per. I'll reduce it to 4, just because it is a bit more spendy to produce. But if they are buying it themselves, I mean, I'll allow that. So they can drink it. They might need to save for a little bit, but they'll be happy. But I really want that pig farm so we can start producing meat. Economic report. So we are... Oh, we're still losing money. Hopefully we can get enough into that market to really up that. If not, to get enough trader in so we can just subsidise it. We have vagabonds. Oh, there's a bandit right here. Well, why don't we build up our army really quickly? Create. Why don't we go say hello to the vagabond? Or do we actually need to fight the vagabond? Well, that was that. They've got plunked. Oh my god. This game's got a lot of questionable moral choices. How do I disband this army? Ah, disband. There we go. So they just abducted that person. They've just released them, I guess. I guess there should be a scaffold. Let's get that built up. Oh no, we need to research scaffold, don't we? Oh, that could be an issue. Ah, we can make a night patrol here. Interesting. Let's definitely build one around here. There is a day patrol. Okay. Whenever we think it's going to get rowdy, let's keep them around. Actually, definitely a night patrol next to the tavern. I think that's that is a good choice. Come on, guys, keep researching. I want that pig farm. Oh, we might actually need to up the salary of warriors, even though we're in a bit of a financial pickle. Just because if they're not earning enough to eat, so it's... Well, they can afford it with 6. Just treat themselves to beer every... Oh no, actually, give them 7. They can treat themselves to beer every other day. Need temples... Give Leslie some rings, though we are quite low on those at the moment. Let's look out. But she has to still travel to this town, this little outpost every now and then. And imagine having to walk an hour to your workplace. Ooh, this is more the walking that my feet are hurting just at the thought of it. But we can ignore that for now. Can't even fight bandits in our own territory, let alone a... So vagabonds steal flour from warehouses, rob citizens on the street, and even break into peasants' homes. Tough of that. Deploy guards to protect your settlement, but scaffolds to punish criminals, terrorise the population to supply abuse out there. Just to prevent them being unhappy in the first place. That is fair. So we need to really increase our happiness, because 35 happiness is not great at all. severe hunger. Yeah, definitely not helping. We need some more farms. Where can we place them? Is the difficult question. But then I guess 60% is better than no percent. So we might as well just have a little farming region here. Does help if they're aligned, but oh well. We can live with that. Day statistics, are we... Oh no. I want to see if we're in positives money-wise yet. But we're working on it. I keep thinking it's those wolves. We were told, oh yeah, there's going to be loads of wolves that come and beat you up, and they still haven't arrived. Then we're going to toss it on the Barbie, I'd hope, but no, they just set the wolf on fire. Which I do find a very questionable mechanic. Like, I kind of get it, but I wouldn't mind eating it. Especially when our meat is so low. Oh, please don't join the town. Please don't join the town. We have... Oh, it's prisoners. Okay, brilliant. Because I... Nice child. Oh my goodness. How cheap. Why is she green? So she's intoxicated and pregnant. And with the priest child. I mean, that is scandalous. She's got a load of rings, actually. She can give a gift to the king. Oh no, forced to donate. Ah, that's not a great idea. Leave it be for now, but that is... Wow. That's happened. She's she's pregnant to the priest. So the priest, I mean, that is cheeky business, that. Oh yeah, there's another visiting king. It seems like they're friends. So that's good. Trading. Let's get Leslie on that. Goodness, we really need food production. It might be the case of turning down our moonshine production since it's not really worth too much to us, and just keeping that beer production flowing. Have we ended up with meat? Did we actually... Okay, some is from them, sold in market, obtained by pig farms. Okay, and sometimes from the flesh of a wolf. Okay, I'm going to get scaffold as I think that might be useful. Watch out, there's so many different things I want to unlock, but I'm not even close. Oh, we used up so much of our own money. Not really got a lot of anything. Oh, actually, we got quite a few flowers we could sell. Little flower traders. And I'm assuming the barracks, they get treated like guards? Yeah, patrolling. So hopefully they'll keep an eye on the crime and keep it lowered. Come on, keep those pig farms studying up. We need them piggies. Oh no, there's even more vagabonds. Let us, I think we're going to stop our production of moonshine, or at least lower it significantly to maybe 50. And I think that will be the solution there. She's just dawned on me, you can see the names of everything, so there's flavoured ale, nectar, which I think is drugs, to be fair. Flour, tools, daggers, bows, paper, salve, heavy armour, light armour, shield, steel, coal, spears, maces, axes, and swords. Okay, so there is quite an extensive little tree, because I was worried this game would be too basic, to be honest with you, from what I was seeing, but it looks like there is a possibility for a lot of things. Oh, okay, so here, that is incoming. It is incoming. Let's get a military unit together, and hopefully we can fight them off. Now how it will go, I genuinely have no idea, but if we can get a few lords in there, why not? At least we'll have weapons for the entire unit. Oh no, just a few of those ones we try. That humans cannot perceive. I don't know if I need to really set the unit up now. Disband them for now, but once it looks like we're going to be attacked, we shall pause and assemble them and send them to hopefully fight off and kill those wolves. If not, we're in trouble. We'll just see how it goes. Who knows, it could go very well and we will be without issue. And lots of meat, who knows? And I think meat they're trying to charge quite a lot for, actually. I just thought about it. Yeah, 6 units for meat costs too much. So let's make it the same price as the rutabaga, and hopefully we'll start to see some improvement in their happiness. Okay, we actually made 64 coins as well. That's awesome. We're actually in a profit, which is phenomenal. Oh game, how I know we need temples, but not doing too great. I mean, the fact that other factions are taking over the world and we're just this tiny little nugget isn't great, but we're working on it. And they have so many lords in comparison to us. Politics, demand vassalage. Politely demand tribute. Give me money, please. Or burn to the ground. I mean, that is wow. I mean, at least it looks like we're friendly with the nations around us, except for country. That's 10 bandits. Oh my goodness. Hopefully they don't attack anytime soon. Otherwise we really are in trouble. Of course she doesn't want to date you. You're pregnant. The priest, of course he's like, no, you're okay. Right. Oh, again, you're a king. I keep forgetting you are. Less than that. What's your design? Uh-oh. Okay, we could have an issue. We're about to be attacked by bandits, and our military force is teeny. Let's go to army. Can we recruit anyone from the local townspeople? Not really. We can hire some mercenaries. But we are paying a lot of tax to keep them up, which is an issue. We spend so much on upkeep. We start to lose too much money and we'll definitely run into issues. They're lower skilled, but we'll have to live with that. And remember, this is very much a learning experience for us all here. They'll attack in a day too. And we'll get, well, hopefully they'll attack the wolves and we can live. There's vomit everywhere. Oh. Hopefully we don't get any rebellion soon. I think we're definitely in a chance of getting some, but as long as we hold off, we'll be okay. I mean, we're technically on our way to our ambition of reaching 68 people, which I find is one number off funny number. As I am a big child. But should us? Oh, was that? Oh, that one's working, but they built the one on the outside, but not the one on the inside. I find that really weird. Let the king be in charge of that. It's training. Okay. Need these two to like each other. We really need to reduce the amount of crime here though. They just need to finish up their research. Once they finish up the research, I'll be able to put them onto scaffold. With scaffold, if we're able to punish them, I think they'll maybe change their ways and be less villainy. That would be nice. Tempted to raise the price of beer or meat, maybe. But I feel like it can end badly if I do so. I'll actually... I don't think I was selling meat at all. And I might explain... Yeah, now it's gone. There we go. Oops, I mean, was he going on a date? Oh, he's natty. Oh, that's not great. No, he butted up Samuel. He was like, hey, let's be friends. Ah, no, there's more crime. We really need to balance out. Maybe I expanded too quickly? I'm not sure. Or did I not expand quickly enough? I'm afraid I might have to end this first part on a bit of a cliffhanger, just as I am fairly tired, if you couldn't tell. I keep holding back yawns. But I have actually quite enjoyed tonight. It's been an amazing night for followers. I mean, I've had the most, I could tell earlier, I had the most viewers I've ever had in a stream. I had the most followers I've ever had in a stream. I think most talkers I've ever had in a stream. My first ever donation, which is crazy. It was my friend, but it's really nice to have the support. And anyone who's around, I really hope you enjoy this playthrough, and I'll be continuing this on stream. And I really hope that, you know, I can start making things a bit more pleasant for you guys. And if there's any feedback, if you're watching this on Twitch, or if you're seeing this on YouTube later on, I'd really appreciate it. But thank you so much, guys. You have a wonderful day. You have a good one now.